Good morning and welcome to the Daily Nudge. Yes, that's right. I know I thought I was going to change the name to the Nudge, but we're going to call it the Daily Nudge, mainly because I don't know how to change the name on Facebook and YouTube. So instead of the Nudge, we're just going to call it the Daily Nudge again. We're going to keep that name, the Daily Nudge. So that is what I'm doing right now. I'm giving you a daily nudge to kind of try to help to push you through today, give you something to live for, give yourself more of a reminder on what you have to live for. God's been so good to us. I know there's trial, there's tribulation, there's heartache, there's pain, but God is so good to us. So today I want to talk to you about bringing order to chaos, or looking at the chaos in your life and bringing order to it. Now, you could have some really small chaos in your life, like your refrigerator is completely out of control. I mean, it is just chaos filled. You go in there and you try to put something in there and it's like right on the edge and it's pushing its way out, and your refrigerator is out of control. Well, that's chaos. So what you need to do is you need to go into your refrigerator, take everything out of your refrigerator and then put it on the counter, and then go through the things that are expired and get rid of those. Go through the things that you are going to eat and put those back in. Get rid of anything in there, clean everything, scrub it all down, and then put the stuff back in the refrigerator that you're going to use, and you will have taken chaos and turned it into order. Look, you can't change the world today. You just can't. There's too much there to change in the whole wide world. But you can change something in your life. Look at a closet today. Go in a closet, you'll get the old Fibber McGee closet on the radio program back in the day. And every time they'd open that closet, you'd hear crash, bang. And you go to that closet. You've got that closet in your house, a chaos closet. You need to go in there and bring order to that closet. You got 40 different coats. You know what you need to do? Get the coats out that you like, the jackets out that you like, the whatever, and then take the other ones and give them away. Give them to somebody that can use them. Take chaos and make order in your life. Look, if I was going to give you a prayer today, if I was going to pray, I'd pray this. I'd say, Lord, we come to you today as your children. We want to grow in our walk with you. We want to be what we should be for you. So, God, teach us to lead, teach us to love, and teach us to carry responsibility in our lives that is necessary to make our lives better. You got one shot at this. One shot, just one shot at having a life that is worth living, to where you leave something behind that people cherish and is important to them. So my nudge to you today, the daily nudge for today, is this: bring order to some kind of chaos in your life today. Oh, preacher, you don't understand. My finances are a mess. My family's a mess. My time management is out of control. I'm spending 8 hours a day on my phone and my computers. My mental and emotional health is shot. I don't know what to do. Well, start small. Start small. If you'll take care of the little stuff in your life, it's amazing how the big stuff will come together and how it will order, because all the little stuff is together. And so what you need to do is you need to get the little stuff together, and then the big stuff kind of takes care of itself. It's amazing how it works. But what you need to do is, if you want to bring mental stability to your life, then you need to look at your life and say, why is my life in mental chaos? Why am I in emotional chaos? Sometimes it might be, let's be honest, you're away from God. Yesterday I spoke in church about returning to God. You're the one that left him. You're the one that ran away. So your emotional health is a mess. I mean, you're just emotionally messed up. Well, you need to return to God. You need to come back to the God that loves you and start developing and start getting that mental health back, your emotional health back, because God's there. He's waiting. He loves you. He cares about you. And you start bringing order to the emotional chaos, the emotional distress. You figure out what's going on in your life and try your best one day at a time. Look, you're not going to change your entire life in one day. It's not going to happen, but you can change something small today. Something small. How about your spiritual life? Well, preacher, I want to be a spiritual giant. I want to impress everybody with my spirituality. Well, you're not going to do that unless you start praying. You got to start small. My prayer life is in chaos. Well, why? Well, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. Just pray. Get the Lord's model prayer out. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as... And start quoting that. Start there. Start there. That's where your prayer life starts. And then you'll find out as you start doing that every day, all of a sudden you'll start tacking things on. You'll be like, Lord, bless my family. Bless my parents. Bless my grandparents. Bless my kids. Bless my spouse. And then you might even go, Lord, help me in my walk today. And all of a sudden you'll start seeing when you bring order to chaos, whatever the chaos is in your life, when you start bringing order to that, then it's amazing how the other stuff takes care of itself. So, but anyway, today I wanted to talk to you about looking at your life, evaluating what's wrong in your life, and saying, okay, where can I start? Okay, here's a drawer. This drawer is an absolute mess. I'm going to clean that drawer. I like what Jordan Peterson says. Make your bed. Make your bed. When you get up, if you want to conquer the world and you can't make your bed, then forget it. You're not going to conquer the world. Make your bed. Pick up whatever's in the room. Straighten what you need to. I got boxes of paperwork I got to go through. I do not enjoy paperwork. Paperwork to me is yucky. But I know it has to be done. So I get it out and I begrudgingly go through it. And I make piles. Boom, boom, boom. I need to do this stuff. This is the stuff I need to do. So I pile it up there. Bills I need to pay, things I need to do. Then I get, this is stuff that I can do sometime. And then this pile over here is trash. And I'll go through, and it's amazing. I find out that when I pick up that box, as much as I hate picking up that box of disorder, as much as I hate it, all of a sudden a little bit of chaos turns into order. And then I start doing what I need to do, my responsibilities. I need to pay my bills. That's my responsibility. And then this stuff right here that needs to be done sometime, I get it done now, sooner than later. And all of a sudden my life the shelf was in chaos from all of the paperwork that had to be done. All of a sudden it's a little bit in order. And then as I work on it every day, a little bit at a time, it becomes more order. That's what we need to do in our lives. I want to encourage you today, find something, one thing today, just one little thing, and take that one little thing and fix it. Bring order to chaos. That drawer. All of us got that drawer in our house that collects all kinds of junk. You throw ink pens in there. You got ink pens from 1992 you've got in that drawer. You need to go through and you need to take out everything that's in that drawer. I mean everything. Dump it out. Get advice. Get an old towel before you dump that thing out, because if you haven't cleaned that drawer out in a while, there's some creepy crawlies in there. And you're not going to want that on your counter. So you get an old towel and you dump it on that towel. And then you look at it and you go, holy linoleum, I've got a lot here that I don't need. And then you start throwing this one, start throwing this one. If you're one of those people that says, well, I might use that, really evaluate. Are you going to use that broken ink pen someday? No. Get the chaos out of your life and get into your life order and responsibility. Just a nudge for today, the daily nudge for today. I hope it's helpful. I want to encourage you to just push forward today. Go out and do something for good and for God. Make somebody's life better. Make your own life better. Just get up and go. My old dad, 90 years old this year. He's going to be 90 in August, and he's having problems. He's got a lung disease from all the chemicals he worked around all his life, and he's got a lung disease, and he's coming to the end. Not I hope later than sooner, but he hadn't given up. He's on oxygen. He bought a golf cart the other day. Why? So he could drive around his property and look at stuff, because he hasn't given up. He's planning on building a house with my sister. He wants to clean out the barn. These are things that I don't know, but he's not quit dreaming. Don't stop trying to make your life better. Take the chaos, make order out of it, and push forward. Hey, thanks for joining me here on the Daily Nudge. I hope it's an encouragement to you. I hope that you have the best day ever. I love you. I'm going to pray for you today in a general way. I'm going to say, Lord, whoever watches this, I pray that you bless them beyond measure. And we have an awesome God, and he hears our prayers. So you pray too for me, and I'll pray for you, and maybe God will do something amazing in our lives for him and for others. You have a super day. And again, thanks for joining me. By the way, pastor of Eastgate Baptist Church. I'd love to see you at our church. I'm a realtor. If you need help, Remax Alliance, Dan Barnes. I'd love to help you out. I'll become part of your family. I'm not just in it to sell houses. I'm in it to meet people, love people, be there for them, help you find the house that's best for you. Not just a house, the house that's best for you. If you're trying to sell your house, I'll do my best to help you there too. Just give me a call. Hey, throw my name around. I do appreciate referrals. That'll help me out a lot. That's my retirement, and I got to build a retirement because I'd like to retire by at least 95, somewhere around there. But thanks for joining me. Have a super day. I'll see you tomorrow right here, 8 o'clock.